No, originally this was the 10-second silence. Now I just do it so we have a little bit of time for people to fucking show up. Don't be a dick.
It wouldn't be me if I wasn't a dick.
That's why we're friends. I smell my own.
No.
Cheesy. All right, I'm hitting the fire noise.
What is going on, everybody? What is going on? Welcome to this week's episode 202 of the STS Guys. I am Jared.
Hey, it's Larry.
It's Mike.
And I'm Scott. You got it right.
Hey,
I
did it.
nailed it this week.
Yes. And we are the STS Guys, a weekly podcast where we sit around, shoot the shit, and talk about anything geeky, nerdy, and cool. What is going on this week, guys?
I think we need to address something. This is the third week in a row that we've had podcast
We are
episode.
not semi-weekly.
Yeah.
The holidays are over. We are back on our regular schedule, people.
Hey, well, I just want to point something else out too, right? So, like,
No, I won't look at your wiener.
well, but you promised.
That's
Later,
for private
okay?
time.
Later?
That's for private time.
Later, okay. I better see you in my DMs later. No, like I said, we gotta get that Apple ranking back. So we gotta get that weekly podcast.
Okay, so you have to explain to me where this is, because I randomly happened, like, my wife has been wanting a new desktop. She's an Apple fan, so I bought her like a new iMac, right? The all-in-one, 24-inch monitor that has all the stuff inside, right? So I was setting it up, and it has the podcast thing on there.
Yeah.
So I went on to podcast, I looked it up, and I was trying to figure out where it says like the bi-weekly or semi-weekly, and I couldn't see it because I wanted to take a picture of it, like a screenshot.
Hold, please. Give me. It's so I brought it up on. I brought it up on desktop first. It didn't show it, but on mobile, it's going to be blurry. But right up there, it is updated bi-weekly.
Oh,
We
so
have-
it's only on mobile.
Yeah,
Oh.
but we have been upgraded to bi-weekly.
Yeah.
Yes.
No longer semi-weekly, bi-weekally.
Hey, I just want to tell you right now. I said, you know what caused us to do that? Like I said, I think it's our new STS Guys member. Like I said,
Absolutely.
like an automatically.
Yeah.
You got to get up there.
An automatic upgrade. An automatic upgrade.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah, he messaged me. He's like, "Is this bi-weekly thing real, or are we going live tonight?" I'm
We
like,
doing it
yes,
tonight?
we are going
No.
live tonight.
As you
We
should
on
know,
for today?
everything we do is we'll say in jest, because we
Yeah,
don't take
we
anything
leaned
seriously.
into we leaned into
We
the
lean
fact
into
we missed
it.
a couple
We're like,
weeks.
inside jokes for everybody.
Yeah.
Did you guys
I'm
ever check your ratings? Do you legit have any 1-star ratings other than the fake one from last week or 2 weeks ago or whatever it was?
So no, I think that's the only non-5-star rating we have on iTunes. I've got it up right now. Yeah, it's just the Larry smells. I think Leo should replace him, and Scott stop being sick. That's the only 1-star we have.
Oh, we had some 1-stars, and they're hilarious.
I remember one about like complaining about your banter, right? You're maybe 5-10 minutes worth of just kind of catching up. I
Yeah,
remember
they're
somebody
like,
complaining about that one.
yeah, that's not what we tune in for.
Yeah. Just get to the pops.
Yeah.
Get to the pops.
Yeah. You know
That's
what?
not what we tune in for. Fuck
Yeah.
off with that.
Yeah, get fucked. Get fucked. Like, come on. Like, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree.
That's the best part. Well, especially I said when you have like said weekly Funko releases that are just complete dog shit. Like,
Oh
and
my
I said,
God. They've been terrible lately.
It's been terrible. It's been bad. I don't know.
Absolute
Yeah.
junk.
I mean, you weren't excited about that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Funko Soda 6-pack?
No.
like
Did you-
$100.
Okay. Did you guys hear about the 6-pack?
No.
I've
It was
never-
$100.
I've never talked about a 6-pack. I mean, I don't. What are these things?
There was a soda, a 6-pack Blacklight Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came with the Ford guys, Bebop and Rocksteady in a cool koozie cooler,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
One guaranteed chase. That's it.
All 6 of them had chases, so
Right.
You get one
could
of
have been
those.
any
Six.
one of those 6.
And it was $100. And they sold out in a minute.
Yeah.
30
I think it was-
seconds a minute.
It was quick. I did see it sold out quick because I was surprised.
Right. So if you're a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle soda collector, you're fucked. I mean,
Yeah.
you're looking at a
Oh, it's-
minimum $600 if you could have bought 3 orders of 2 in 30 seconds.
And got 6 different chases.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you could have
repeats.
traded.
And
I-
got no repeats.
Yeah. But I mean, those Funko Soda chases still sell for quite a bit.
Yeah, and who's putting it up for sale to be like, oh, I'll accept a trade though of one of the other ones from this thing? Like, no, they're up for sale. They want that money, son.
Yeah. It would get it would be an expensive set to try to complete if you really wanted
And
it.
I mean, the soda chases are insane. I mean, the Matthew Patel, I'm looking at him up there. I got the chase. I think that one's still $300 or $400
That's crazy.
for
Price,
soda.
the price of these things is just astronomical. Which
ridiculous.
also, we brought up Funko Soda. I believe that's a bingo square, is it not?
It is, yeah.
All right.
Bingo!
If you want to play STS Guys Bingo, you can go to podcastbingo.com/STS Guys. Shout out to Andrew from the Toy Rewind podcast for setting up that bingo card for us.
I really like the fact that it's going to be super hard to get bingo now because there's a lot of Nate squares that are not
Yes,
going to be
there is.
used. And I absolutely do not want them updated to Mike squares. So absolutely do not. I don't know what the prize budget is for bingo winners, but I want it to go to 0. Well, I feel like it's mostly Ed.
Here's what it
Mostly
is.
Ed.
Yeah, because mostly Ed gets it, and all that really means is that I'll play the jingle again.
Well,
That's your prize.
and speaking of prizes, like I said, we're especially horrible about prizes. Like I said, we still haven't mailed out our prizes from episode 200, which I still have to do. Which Larry, I still need to
Yeah,
get those addresses from you.
I'll text you guys tomorrow.
Jeremy
we'll
has to use all that fancy equipment that he has.
Yeah. Well, we need to do that. Sorry, guys. For the people who did ask for just stickers, I did send out those stickers right away. So I got half of it, but like the harder part is harder. Just refresh until there's less than 8 squares. Solid plan. Right now, I've got Nate buys a Mezco. Nate repeats what someone just said. Nate brings up Batman.
Yeah.
My bingo card is quite heavy for Nate today.
So I'm kind of the same thing. I have a vertical, the I line, right, for bingo. Is all 3 of the Nates are in that. I am not getting a bingo on the I column in
Dang.
bingo today.
Well, I see a bingo square on mine that we haven't said yet. Hey guys, I think it's been a week.
It has been a week.
It's been a week.
It has been a week.
It's been a week. Busy week. Like I didn't do anything good. Just like, work was busy and it's just a busy week.
Yeah, it was mostly work, but can I tell you about the weird irony of today that I ran into?
Yes, please.
So I was out at the store,
All right.
and I looked at this guy and I said, you know what? It looks like it's going to rain.
Hmm.
I looked at the windshield wipers. We had that freeze a couple weeks ago, and my whole car was covered in ice, right? So tore one of my windshield wipers. So I was like, you know what? Before it rains, I better go in and, there's in the parking lot, there's a O'Reilly. Let me go. I'll just go buy new windshield wipers. O'Reilly.
I was just about to do it. If
Yeah.
nobody
I
else
was
did.
thinking it too.
Everyone, just think you do that, right? Everyone knows the jingle. So anyway, so I go in there, and the guy, I'm buying the windshield wipers, talking with the guy, and I was like, yeah, it's ripped. I'm hoping, it's easy to switch out because, I think it looks like it's going to rain. And the guy literally looks at me and goes, yeah, too late. I turn to look outside, and it's just this downpour of hail coming down on the car. So my dumbass is out there trying to replace the windshield wiper so I can get home in the hailstorm today. I was like, of course.
Nice.
No rain, nothing. I go into the store to buy the windshield wipers. Rain
Bam.
downpours.
Isn't that like the Texas thing, right? If
Yeah.
you don't like the Texas weather, wait
So-
30 seconds.
So can somebody ring up Alanis Morissette and actually tell her that's the definition of
Yes,
irony, not rain on your wedding day?
Isn't it ironic?
Yeah. No,
God
those
really
are all-
does not bless Texas, does he?
Yeah,
It
no.
seems like your guys' weather is insane.
No, so yesterday, 79 degrees is
Yeah.
the high.
Shorts and
Today-
t-shirts. It was nice.
Today, it hailed, got up to like 47.
Yeah. It started at 47 and then went down. Like
Yeah.
it is 39 right now.
Yeah,
But,
but-
which isn't bad. But compared to 80 yesterday, it's a
It's-
40-degree drop.
Yeah, like the weather just decides like, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want today.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're gonna get some hot temperatures, some hail, and freezing all in one go.
If it makes
what?
you feel any better, it's 26 here.
Yeah. See, that's why we can't complain about the 30s.
I don't complain about the temperature, but I do complain
just the
about the
drop,
like every
man.
other day.
Yeah.
Just pick a season and stick with it, please.
And like the weekends have been cold. Like the weekdays have been warm, but then like the weekends keep being cold. Like I want to go do some stuff outside, but it's like 40 today. Like like Scott said, like rainy and just not very pleasant day outside to try to do something.
You could say it's been
where's-
shitty.
Yeah, where's the like 60 to 70 degree Saturdays? Like I want to go outside. Oh well. But soon
But
it's
so-
going to be hot and summer's
Yeah,
going to be here and
Exactly. I'm
it's
gonna
going to
be, and then I'm gonna be bitching about it being too hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
Yeah.
I derailed that one here, but I'll go through. Did anybody actually buy anything or have a reason why it's been a week?
I did not buy anything. How about you guys?
I actually
I bought
didn't
a
buy
Lego globe.
A Lego what? Globe?
Globe.
Cool.
The Lego globe. Have you not seen it?
I have not seen
No.
the Lego Globe.
Let me pull it up.
Yes. please.
Sorry, Jeremy. Didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, hey,
Legos
it's true.
first.
It's true STS Guys fashion if we interrupt each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, talking over each other is what we do.
You guys really haven't seen the? Are you guys not Lego guys?
No, so
No.
I buy them for my daughter, but I
Oh, okay. I get it.
I use
No,
it.
no, I'm a kid. Yeah, I get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Scott's got kids.
I may push her out of the way and go, move, and I start doing all the pieces, but I buy them initially for her.
Here, let
So-
daddy do this. Let
Let
daddy do this. Come on.
this. I know you're having a hard time here.
This is the tough part. This is the tough
Yeah.
part right now.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that thing's really cool.
It's
Yeah.
pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
That is cool. It's,
So how
it's a
low-
Lego globe.
Does it spin? Right?
Yeah.
Can you whoosh?
And
Does
then
it light
it
up?
It
It lights
Does it
up.
glow?
It like glows.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. I'm gonna put it in my very professional office at work. My boss won't make fun of me at all for it. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
That's
I
awesome.
also got the Lego I can Thor's hammer. I can never pronounce it.
Mjolnir?
Right. Mjolnir, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that.
I haven't seen that either.
No, so all the like
Lego.
good Lego sets are out of range, right? So that's
Well, and they don't have the really cool ones at like Target. So
They don't.
oh yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
I honestly don't even go through the Lego aisle anymore. That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
It's
That thing
1-to-1
is really
scale. And look, it's got a little
Yeah.
secret in it.
Yeah, that's very cool.
That's
And it
awesome.
comes with a little minifig.
Nice.
Nice.
Little Infinity Gauntlet action.
so that's kind of like so there's the one that they have
That picture's ridiculous.
yeah. Okay, can I go back? So I'm sorry
Oh,
for
look
anybody
how
who's
cool
on
that
this,
is.
but no, I think it's more of the like out of the 10 guys that we got to here takes a picture, who's the closest looking to the Hemsworth that we can
Mhm.
throw in here? This
Yes.
guy. Is he gonna look at the hammer? Nah, look at the wall past it, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to stare at.
It's
But
Mo
dude,
Hemsworth.
Yeah, Mo here is not even looking at the Legos. He is looking through those things at the wall behind him.
Well, and totally
Look at
not
that.
built. Yeah, well, and here's the thing, totally not built for kids, right? Just because, like, hey, let's get the tattooed guy. Like,
Let's get
Yeah.
the tattooed Hemsworth with the
advertised-
18 plus with
Would
his
you look the age
on
here?
his-
Oh, okay.
on
That
his
means there's titties in
professional-
it,
Yeah.
right?
hey, I may buy.
They
some
might
Legos
say
if
a
there's
couple
titties in
F
there.
words. We have that rating on a few things, and we don't show our titties, but it's language also includes 18.
What?
It's pretty cool.
Thing.
I like it.
That's cool, man.
So I didn't buy anything, but I said I did notice something that I got sorely disappointed. Speaking of Funko, right? So a while back, when I bought that Mariarty and Becker 2-pack for like $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
So I
remember.
saw it on the app. I'm like, I said it's
Oh,
$390. I'm like,
Yeah, it
I'm
says
like,
that right now.
I'm like, what? And so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna flip that shit. I'm like $10 to almost 400. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it's going on eBay. And then I pull up pull up eBay right now,
funny.
and it's like you can literally get it for $6 right now. So
It's because they accidentally sold some signed ones.
yeah, like for
And,
charity or something, wasn't it?
Yeah, and it
too?
got
Yeah.
Yeah.
lumped under the same.
it's great.
category.
And
So
it's,
I'm guessing all of these went up for sale relatively within the few minutes of each other, I bet.
Mhm.
Whenever that price went up
Wow.
on the app,
It's
everyone
10
was like,
cents.
Yeah,
so
10
much
cents.
Yeah.
But in what, $10 shipping?
Yeah.
$6 and $5.50 shipping. So yeah, you could still get one for $10.
Yeah.
It's the funny thing though is it's been that way for at least a month, maybe more. And nobody like the Funko app's supposedly driven by Pop Price Guy, and like no one's gone in and bothered to correct it. They're just like, yeah, we're too lazy. We're just gonna leave it.
I used to do stuff for Pop Price Guide. It was weird. You got to go in there and like verify listings.
Oh, okay.
And it's not
Doesn't
fun.
sound doesn't
Yeah,
sound
that guy's
like
a
fun.
weirdo too,
Yeah,
Christopher.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I appreciate the service, but the way that they run their site and stuff is strange.
Yeah.
Oh well. I'm sorry, Jeremy. I'm
Each
sorry
their
you
own.
didn't have a $400 pop.
Hey, it's all good, because I just wanted to get some more hot toys.
It would have been a good trade. But
It would have been
no,
would have been a good trade.
no. It's
I actually didn't buy a hot toy this week.
No. Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's not hot.
Not
It's not hot.
Oh, not hot. We need a not hot drop.
Yeah, we do need a hot drop. But I was telling everyone right before the podcast, I did, do something Texas related this week.
Huh?
I went to Whataburger.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
You got that limited time Dr. Pepper shake, I presume.
Got me that Dr. Pepper shake, and it was mighty tasty. Mighty tasty.
Gotta get it before it goes away again.
Yeah, because it was right about like in March or April. That's when they introduced their spring flavor, which that nasty ass peach.
And then they had like chocolate mint.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, bring back Dr. Pepper. You have a soda machine. You have vanilla shake. Make me a Dr. Pepper one. It cannot be that hard.
Is the Dr. Pepper shake like their McRib?
Apparently.
So
Yeah.
Like they have to wait for Dr. Pepper prices to be just right to pull it back into the store.
I really just think that it is like we're gonna take it away from people so that they go crazy when it's back in around because we know they like it. Like it's ridiculously popular.
The first limited time lasted for like a year, didn't it?
Yeah.
Which they introduced it, said it was limited edition, it was around for like over a year, and then they just took it away.
Well, they
And
introduced it
they
before
just
you
brought
guys
it
even
back.
came out here. Because
Yeah,
I was telling you guys about it. I'm like, hey, get some Dr. Pepper shake.
Yeah, so it's I mean it's a year and a half easy plus.
So I think during the pandemic they were like, no, we'll just keep the Dr. Pepper. We're not introducing like new
Could be.
milkshake flavors during all this shit. And now they're like, oh, we can do our seasonal milkshakes again. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I don't like your seasonal milkshakes.
I think that's what it is. Rather than
Go
the
away.
rather than the McRib, maybe it's a little more like the Shamrock Shake at McDonald's. We're like,
Yeah.
there's probably a cadence to it. We just haven't figured it out yet.
Because the McRib they only make if pork is under a certain price.
Is that what it is? I did not
That
know that there was a secret.
reconstituted pork patty thing. Ugh.
Hell yeah, it's dope.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Mike's like, could go for a McRib.
But dude, that texture. is just-
Yeah, it's the best. It's legit.
No.
McRib.
Steak
It's the
bones.
best.
The shaped rib, the shaped
Yeah.
rib meat.
Yeah, where they take basically pulled pork and go, let's put that shit in the press. Ah, there you go.
Just like the chicken McNuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking
idea.
about two great things. I don't
Yeah.
admit into one. I don't understand the problem.
Like,
What
I
if
don't
you
know,
what if you put nuggets on a McRib and then you
Ooh.
just have the McGelatinous?
That
Why don't
sounds
they
nice.
just
Sandwich.
make McRiblets
Yeah.
and then it's just
Oh,
Ooh, that would be
Ooh.
good. Yeah, chicken
I-
nugget.
like
rib
Applebee's
chicken.
old riblet, thing.
Yeah.
The
riblet basket.
riblet
yeah,
basket.
Yeah, the riblet basket from Applebee's.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That is $1 million idea right there.
McDonald's just fucking steal
Do
it.
it.
I'll
Yeah,
tweet it.
They-
to them.
they
Like,
will, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Make
And
a
then
Tik-
next thing,
make a
fuck
TikTok
We're
video.
making
and-
McDonald's. If we ever get McDonald's riblet, but here's the thing: did Applebee's like trademark riblets?
no, I don't think so.
I think
Can
I
they
think
call-
they are. I think they are
Trademark to them, right?
Yep.
Which is why, like, so tons of restaurants have the pizza cookie, right? But there's like Pizookie, which apparently is owned by BJ's Brewhouse. Like they own the trademark on that, so they're the only ones that can call it a Pizookie.
Apparently, a riblet is a cut of meat.
You can't, so you can't trademark a cut of meat.
Yeah,
I don't know. Like
Well,
I
that's
said,
good.
I think they needed I said insert basically. I said if they don't do that, just insert like I said a new general shape of chicken nugget. So like so we have the one that kind of looks like Abraham Lincoln. I'm like, okay, we
there's the boot.
yeah,
There's the
well,
boot, the circle,
boot.
and the hat.
yeah, the
Yeah.
circle of the hat, yeah.
The circle
so,
and the
like,
hat.
I think they need a new shape so that way people can try to guess what the fuck it is. And then, like I said,
The boot was easy.
yeah,
Everything else, you're like, I don't know what this is. Even the circles come out like, why? What
Well,
shape is this?
I saw a TikTok and there, like the bun of a Big Mac, those all have a name. Like each part of the bun has a name. It's like heel, crown, and the middle part has a different name. It's weird.
Okay. So
wait,
Yeah.
did you see basically the Big Mac has a taint.
Yeah.
okay, I'm gonna
It's the taint bun.
It's called
taint bun.
the middle bun is the club bun.
the
Keep
club-
the beef patties
Yeah.
in place.
It's the taint. It's
Yeah.
the taint of the middle.
Yeah. So I'm gonna bring this up here. Apparently,
Oh.
we all
Oh, there
didn't
are
even
4.
remember. There are 4 McDonald's shapes. They are bow tie, bell, boot, and ball.
Okay, why is it called a bow tie? Because it doesn't look anything like a
And
bow
that's the
tie.
one we were saying looks like
No.
that is the hat, right?
Yeah.
Like that's what we were.
Yeah, the hat.
Yeah. Which I guess it's just we call it sort of rectangle. Like is the
Sort of.
best actual description.
That is
And like I
weird,
said, they call it the ball, right? The circle. It's always got one weird oblong side, so it's never actually a circle.
Which
So it's actually like a ball.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh. Which shape is your favorite? I prefer the boot.
Everyone goes boot.
Dude, everyone
Pretty
goes
good
Yeah,
boot.
boot.
everyone-
Okay, all right.
It's-
boot
it's-
is best.
Yeah, well, it's prime dipping.
It is.
prime
That's right.
dipping.
It's got the little handle.
Yeah.
So you can
Yeah.
put it in there and do a little hook
Yeah.
to catch extra sauce on there.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Yeah.
Team boot all the
Now, I think the big question is, who has your favorite chicken nuggets? Not chicken tenders.
Fast food, or are we
Fast
counting
food.
fast
No.
food?
Come on.
Wendy's spicy nuggets all the way. I don't care
100%.
whoever you are. Like I'll-
Wendy's is the best
will
out
fight
of
you.
all.
Wendy's nuggets, but the spicy ones.
Yes.
Well, they both rock, but
Yeah.
the spicy is definitely better than the regular.
Wait, so
Right.
Chick-fil-A doesn't count, or
Are they
okay,
nuggets?
So
yeah, they have
They
both.
say
Strips
nuggets.
And,
Yes,
they
they
have
say
strips
nuggets.
and nuggets.
but their
Well,
their
they
nuggets are
nuggets.
just little chopped.
pretty
They're,
sure.
they're not nuggets in the traditional sense.
The nuggets are
I thought they
chopped
were
tenders.
niblets.
yeah, they are
the-
chopped tenders that
the
they're like,
chopped
we're going to call
tenders.
these nuggets.
But they're like fully breaded. Like if they
Yes.
were like literally just chopped up, because some places do that too, where they just chop up the strip and call it, a nugget or something else. But yeah, at least Chick-fil-A's, they're
Right, but you
nuggets.
can't get them on Sundays.
You can't.
So
No,
I don't
so-
think they count.
But even so, Wendy's still beats out those ones in terms of nuggets, right?
Mhm.
The Wendy's spicy nuggets are the best, hands down.
I don't think Larry and Jeremy agree. Look at their
No,
faces. They're
no,
shaking
see,
their
so-
heads.
Chick-fil-A.
So for nuggets, it's hard. Nuggets is hard.
No, it's not. It's very easy. You have Wendy's
what do you-
or nothing.
What are you thinking, Jeremy? Is there a third player in this contest that we're not thinking of?
You bring up chicken strips, get the fuck out. We're not
I'm
talking.
not-
Yeah, we said nuggets, not tenders.
Raising Cane's.
Yeah,
I'm not-
Raising Cane's for 10
Yeah.
years.
100%.
No, well, fuck you with the Raising Cane's and tenders. Like I said, like Raising
They
Cane's
come
for
with
sauce.
bread.
No, Raising Cane's for sauce, absolutely. I said, but the chicken from Chick-fil-A for the tenders is way better than the
Okay.
You think
the
so?
Cane's
You're right.
sauce.
You're right. Best chicken strip meal is chicken strips from Chick-fil-A,
Yeah.
but with cane sauce.
Yeah, exactly. So if I got to basically have,
Although-
the nice church girl of Chick-fil-A bang the dirty girl of Raising Cane's, get some
So
of that
be
dirty
it.
cane sauce
Right.
in there, and there we go. Like,
Although
we
I-
got a party.
I have a
Cane's is
contender.
dog.
I have a contender though for in the chicken strip game. The zingers from Hat Creek here in Texas are quite good.
Well, if
If
we're
I've
going,
never had them, they don't count.
Yeah.
well, listen, if we're going like if we're going off wall strips, not like chain restaurant, it's Tumble 22.
Yeah, Temple 22.
Well, yeah,
what I
that's
was
chicken
thinking.
sandwich. That's chicken sandwich. I guess they have
But they
strips.
have they
They
do
have
strips.
chicken
They have strips. They have strips.
Mhm.
The chicken
The
strips.
Nashville
Tumble
hot,
22,
yeah,
all
get
the way.
Nashville hot chicken in strip
all the
form.
way. Like I said, nothing beats them.
Yeah.
Nothing beats them. Like I said,
Yes.
if we're going
And damn hot
non chain restaurant, Tumble 22, all day long.
at spiciness. Damn hot,
Dang hot. It's dang hot.
dang hot.
Gotta
Well,
keep
yeah.
it cheap.
Gotta keep it.
PG.
Keep this fucking show rated G.
Oh no, not us.
The menu.
Their menu.
Oh,
Tumble 22. Good stuff. I haven't been there in a little while.
Me
I was
either.
there. Well, I was there Friday.
Nice. Well done.
That's the only reason I'm like I know the name of the spice level perfectly
Yes,
fine because I'm
yes.
like I had to remember it to order it.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Well,
So
All right, let's get into some actual pop culture stuff.
hey, I'm kind of enjoying the Nugcast.
Hey, you know what? Remember when they did that whole they took away the nuggets at Wendy's though, and there was a whole campaign about like nugs for Tyler or something like that.
Oh yeah.
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 Did that asshole ever get his nugs?
Yes, he
think so.
did. They brought it back.
You had to get 1 million tweets or something.
He had to
right?
get 1 million tweets. And
the
that's what they
spicy
said.
nuggets?
And for the
I think
spicy
so,
nuggets.
yeah.
And then the Wendy's is like, I guess we're bringing back spicy nuggets.
did you guys ever get the bucket of nuggets at Wendy's?
Oh, what's that? Is it just
It's like
20
30
nuggets?
or 40 nuggets in a
yeah,
bucket.
So it's the equivalent of if you get the 30 nugs from McDonald's. So you can get the family pack or whatever.
Family pack.
That's
Yeah.
It's called Scott on a Friday.
Oh, sorry, it's a
30
50,
nugget?
it's a 50-piece nugget.
Okay, 50 is that's
50?
a lot of
That
nuggets.
is a-
20
yeah.
more, but
Here's the thing. I'm always questioning that with if I get the 30, am I actually getting 30 in there? Because I really don't trust them teenagers.
you don't count them when you
to-
eat. You don't go, oh,
I
that's
don't.
one, oh, that's
No,
two.
I don't.
Oh, I do because I'm a
I-
psychopath.
No, I'm the exact opposite of that. I'll just sit there and just hound into them and forget where I've been. Like, wait, they're gone already? What just happened?
No regrets. No
Do
regrets.
y'all want to
regret,
guess the
regret.
price of a 50-piece nugget at Wendy's?
It's $15, isn't it?
It is $10.
What? That's an amazing deal.
That is actually really.
That's a
Wait,
lot
wait,
of
wait.
food for $10.
Why do we
That's a
still
lot
have
of
like?
food.
Why do we still have world hunger if we can buy 50 nugs for $10
Because you can't ship one of those to another country
You
Sure
can,
you
it just
can.
won't
for
last.
$10. Yeah.
Like $10. Like,
They don't have microwaves to cook this like Wendy's does.
well, I just feel like so we can just have some bicycle messengers, like just
yeah.
Bicycle messengers?
yeah,
Just riding across the plains of
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah, exactly. You know, they have some
Nuggets. It's
Throwing
like,
chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
it's like Santa Claus, but with
Yes.
chicken nuggets.
There is
Yeah.
enough. There is enough wildlife. That
Nugget
bike
claws.
that's carrying nuggets, that bike messenger is not going to make it across Africa.
all right. So the title of this episode has to do something with nuggets, right? So just
Yes.
clarifying that
I
now
picked-
in terms of
all
episode
I do,
title.
I think I put you looking at me. I go through the list of like famous movie quotes, and I just grab one and throw it in there as the placeholder. So for anybody expecting anything based on the title, it's picked at random.
Well, I update after that for the audio version based on what we actually talked about. So
I appreciate you
Nugs.
doing that, Larry.
No
I just throw in something
Yeah.
because again,
oh
no
yeah,
pre-planning.
we
I
don't.
have-
Yeah, that's.
I have no idea what we're going to talk
yeah,
about.
to try to plan ahead would be a very difficult.
Unless I went to the movie theater and was like, we have a
yeah,
movie to
unless
talk
it's
about.
Spider-Man and then,
Yeah.
yeah.
It was like, all right, we know.
Okay, so can we talk about that for a second? Just because
Yes,
I said
what?
Kevin Smith brings up a great point, right? Because I was
Kevin
reading this.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had to get a bingo square in there too. So Kevin Smith just went on a Twitter tirade the other day because I said Spider-Man No Way Home wasn't up for Best Picture at all. I'm like, but it's I don't know the highest grossing movie, and I don't know in 3 years that's
Yeah,
been
but-
out.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Like when you talk about those best picture things, it's kind of like, can the directors kiss enough ass? And that is, they never put the blockbusters on for Best Picture, man. Like
Never a
that's
superhero movie.
never a superhero movie. It's never gonna happen. You got to have La La Land in there and movies like that that are artsy to make it all the way.
One of the titles,
Dune?
I'm like, I have no idea what the fuck it's about. One of the titles is called Licorice Pizza. That's just like almost as dumb.
I heard it was really good.
It's almost as dumb of a name as a Galaxy Treehouse. But
what is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Or wasn't that the Velvet one that was about the art thing, Velvet Inferno or something like that?
I don't know.
Didn't Dune get nominated for
Dune
Best Picture?
Dune,
Wasn't that
Dune
horrible?
got nominated? Yeah, Dune. It was okay.
It was better than the old
better.
one with
Sting.
Sting was in it, and the dude from Twin Peaks, wasn't he a big part of Dune?
Yeah. Well, I forgot what the dude's name was, but no, so the last Dune, right? I said the original Dune. I said, watch the last 9 minutes. It's basically a 9-minute movie it's a 9-minute trailer for the entire movie. I said you literally just have to watch the last 9 minutes of Dune to get what the entire story is about.
Didn't WandaVision win some awards this year?
I think.
And it was like the first Marvel thing to ever win awards, like legit awards, not like makeup or set design or. Didn't they win?
Award? I'm looking.
Let's see.
I'm only seeing. They got nominated for Emmys, but I don't.
Yeah, I thought they won.
Outstanding production design.
Yeah.
Winner of. They were nominated for tons
23
of stuff.
nominations.
Yeah. Costumes and music. Like
okay, let's go through this because I'm looking at some of these lists. So Paul Bettany,
Vision
was nominated for the Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie 2021. That's a category that you can get an Emmy for. Outstanding Lead Actor in a Limited or Anthology Series or Movie.
Yeah, interesting. He lost to.
That sounds like let's. What do you get the Emmy for? Oh, the one that's a run-on sentence.
Limited or anthology series or movie.
Or movie. And there's another one.
Like
the one they it says outstanding sound editing for a limited or anthology series, movie, or special. But apparently lead actors don't get the special part. They only get movie or TV show.
Mm-hmm.
I hate the stupid awards. Like I said, like the most ridiculous thing. They need to do a populist award, like where you like
the People's Choice Award.
No. But even that's not like real. Like
it's not. It's so what, Jeremy? What you're saying is because
awards are real dumb. We hate them too.
Yeah, we need a little. You need a Dancing with the Stars sort of a thing where you
I want an American Idol of
for like movies, like call in your vote, sort of a thing. Get America to vote.
That sounds
the Teen Choice Awards.
Yes, that's Teen Choice Awards. That's where America's vote counts. At least America's teens.
Yeah, to be
and
fair,
older gentlemen who like to vote for kids things.
Hey,
all of us.
Well, it's not just. It's not. Hey, an 18-year-old's. We just saw and witnessed an 18-year-old Lego set. So you know what? Guess what? That's the future.
Yeah,
that's the future.
It is. The children are our future. No,
children are scary nowadays.
Yeah, they are.
Hey, speaking of the future, how do you guys feel about Hulu bringing back Futurama without Joe DiMaggio?
No, so potentially.
Yeah, I mean, do you think it's a big marketing ploy just to get everybody psyched for it and then he's showing back up?
Maybe, but he did hang on that he is back in like negotiations, right? So there's a potential he comes back.
Like, why wouldn't he want to do it? What else?
Yeah,
I think it's a money thing, isn't it?
Probably, yeah.
Money thing. I mean, he's in so much stuff now, so it's like, you know, Futurama is what pre-Adventure Time and all the other stuff that like he's got big for. So
And maybe he's tired of it coming back, and he's
Yeah.
just like, I'm done. Like, that's fair too, I guess.
I don't know.
Here's the thing. I love Futurama. The ending that they gave it at the last time that they ended it, loops
Which
it back
ending?
around. Yeah, which ending? I'll say the most recent one, right? All of the endings have been actually pretty good, but the last one where it stops like the Fry Leela thing, gets all back full circle. You have all the time travel stuff that ends up finalizing that story. Done. Right? That was great. The the hands one where he gets the devil hands, that was a series ender, right? That they ended on. Like, they've done good series endings. Like, just let it go. To me, like, I'm sure it's gonna be funny. The revival series of Futurama, though, my problem with it was they tried to take too much stuff that was like topical today and be like, but it's set 1,000 years in the future. Like,
Yeah.
that's not what the original series did. Like, they did that, but in a much smarter way. And yeah, I get it. During the new ones, they have their mathematical proof that they did. If you didn't know that, they actually solve like some like unknown equation in Futurama.
Interesting. No,
It's the
I
one
didn't
where
know
they're
that.
switching bodies, and it's like this thing of like they figured out a formula to like count the exact number of like switches you would need depending on the n set of people that all switched, so you could get back in the appropriate body.
I think they also proved that in certain planes you can do triangles with 290-degree angles in them.
Really?
Yeah. They it's like
Yeah, they
Futurama
do a lot of
claimed to
weird
have
shit over there.
Futurama claimed to have the most number of PhDs in their writing room.
Ooh.
So if that tells you anything, it's all nerdier than us writing it. But in any case, I think it became too like
Hey,
trying to
they're not
be more
nerdier
like-
than us. They're just smarter than us.
yeah, it's true. So I think what it became from kind of what it was into kind of this like wannabe like it's a future version of Family Guy in the later like revival. Some of it was good, some of it wasn't that great. I think bringing it back is going to get more into that. It's going to be bad. I don't want Futurama back. Like, let that stay dead.
No.
I don't want it back either. It's just another thing, right? Where they're bringing it back because there's literally no new fresh ideas for any new IP. Like, it's just like there's nothing. There's nothing out there.
And the problem is, I don't think there's no new ideas. I just think that no one's willing to take a chance on something new that won't make money right off the bat. And right now, they're just trying to say, what can make us the money guaranteed? Like, guarantee me money. And it's like, I'll bring back a series. Because it's the only way to guarantee it anymore.
Yeah.
You have to
Especially-
step out and make something new and get people on board with it. It's rough, and you're not going to, like, no first season ever really makes it, but they can see the potential.
There was a really good sitcom that was shot outside. I think it was 2 years ago, and they didn't give it a shot, but it was great. I'm going to look it up what it was, but it was like Mary's Bar or something like that. And it had the janitor from Scrubs and all these. Neil Flynn, I think is his name.
Yeah, it is. It sounds familiar.
Yeah.
And they they never give anything a chance anymore. They just kill it.
Yeah.
Well,
and a lot of the times shows their first season isn't the best, like Parks and Rec.
Yeah,
Right? Like that's,
terrible.
if that just wasn't given a shot at a season 2, it wouldn't have been the great show that it became. So yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
Well,
it's one of those things where, like, I'm sure there's plenty of good ideas bouncing around there of new things, but no one's giving them the go ahead.
Like, they just gotta give it a shot. Like, let it be a loser like the first season. Like, for example, like, have you guys seen The Righteous Gemstones at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god! Like I said, that show's great. Like,
Yeah.
but it was one of those things where I was shocked, absolutely shocked they gave it a second season. Like,
Oh, with Danny McBride. No,
Yeah.
I have no idea what that is.
oh, it's great.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Oh,
Okay.
Is it like a church-based show?
Yeah.
Yes.
Where they're like
They're the
They're like the
evangelical people or
televangelists.
They're
Yeah.
televangelists.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you
And it's great.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
So okay, So Jeremy, we're kind of going on this thing, and I saw this might get a little political, so I'm sorry to anybody. We normally don't try to go into that range, but I got to bring this up because I saw a tweet from somebody that we all know and love so well. A good old Kevin Sorbo.
Oh,
right?
that guy
is
Hercules.
real Hercules. Yeah, is upset because he has, according to him, 100 scripts with all the actors ready or all the crew ready to go on these 100 scripts that he's going to direct and star in, but just no one's going to give him any money because he's a conservative.
Okay.
And I just thought it was funny that was his big complaint. I'm like, maybe it's because you're Kevin Sorbo. If you came to any studio and was like, I'm going to make a movie and star in it, they're going to go, no. Sorry, you had your chance as Hercules. Everything after that was awful.
Well, yeah, we see those things on your news feed is like, this is why Hollywood doesn't want to work with Kevin Sorbo anymore. Or why you haven't seen Christina Ricci in 2 years, even though she's in a brand new show. You know, it's stuff like that.
Yeah, I just thought it was quite funny that it's like, can't see the fault in the fact that I haven't been relevant since the 90s.
Yeah. And even then,
and that's why they're not going to work with me. And he wasn't.
It's not like Hercules was the most popular show. It was on for a long time because it was syndicated and it just kept going. It's not like it
wasn't like it was popular. Everyone knows it, but I find very few people that actually enjoyed it.
I really liked that.
I mean, people did, right? It was Hercules and Xena. And it was a big deal, but
I'm waiting for those both to come back.
I mean, we had a revival of Walker, Texas Ranger, so it's
true.
Only a matter of time for that and the Highlander TV series to pick up again. We're about due for a Highlander.
Oh yeah.
So, quick segue, right? Just since we're talking about movies and TV shows. Have you guys watched the new Jurassic Park trailer?
Ooh,
It looks like dog shit.
No, here's the concern. Here's the question I have. Okay.
I thought it looked good.
So you have
it looks like Lost. It looks like Lost. The ending of Lost World.
No.
This CGI or the
no. It literally
where
looks
they're
like
in the city.
It looks like the plot of basically the last half hour of Lost World. So basically, the T-Rex is loose in the city. Like,
oh, perfect. People liked that one, right? So they do it again. That's what you got to do.
That was the one that's so bad. Like,
yeah, people like it.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
but
the Vince Vaughn one. Anyways,
go ahead, Scott. What do you think?
So I was gonna say, like, take out the dinosaurs, and that's a Mission Impossible trailer. You just replace the dinosaurs with terrorists, and it's Mission Impossible. He's on a motorcycle driving all crazy through the city. You take out the dinosaurs and put him as like somebody else. It's a Mission Impossible commercial. But here's the thing. Here's the question I have, and I want them to explain it because clearly they didn't. So, couple of things I noticed at the end of the last one. Not that many they didn't save that many of the dinosaurs, right?
No,
they got free at the end of the last one, but there wasn't that many as there are in the in this movie. So clearly they've been breeding, right? The question I'm going to have, frogs, baby, yeah, frogs. So they're the frogs, hermaphrodites, right? But there's still like one. There was one raptor, blue. That's it at the end. Yet there's a baby raptor in this one. So either Owen's got some explaining to do, or they're gonna have to sign some bullshit excuse why they could replicate with itself.
I think he had a little Owen in him.
Yeah, a little Owen going. Yeah,
you fucking those dinosaurs.
Yeah, you fucking the raptors. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, Manny is right. It's dinosaurs. I'm a fan of Jurassic Park.
And they're bringing back
dinosaurs. Yeah,
they're bringing back all the people from the old one, like Dr. Grant and
you got
whoever Laura Linney's character is, and Jeff Goldblum's back. Like, come on, it's going to be awesome.
More than a cameo.
Yeah, probably, maybe not. I don't know. But
no, well, the last one, he was in the last one.
Oh, was he?
In the
I don't
court
remember.
As like and he was
that's right. He
gives a little speech, and then they're like,
"All right, throwaway."
Yeah, throwaway moment. I like I said, I do like the original trilogy, right? For what it's worth, I like them in order, right? One's the best, then two, then three, right? but I
Two's
don't like
better.
that.
Three's better than 2. I can't.
No,
Two is-
no,
two
no,
is
no, no.
awful.
Go back,
Two
go
is
back and watch
pretty
3
bad.
again, and
It's-
go watch it. I'm pretty sure it's on HBO Max.
it's-
Go back and watch them again. 3 gets a little rough when you have like the talking raptor, and like Alan Grant does the and like talks to the raptors with their by blowing into a model of their vocal cord.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I do remember that. I like the third one. I definitely like the third one better than the second one.
Yeah, the second one's a steaming pile of shit.
Yeah, second one was really bad. Like I couldn't. Like it's hard to watch.
I've only
one's-
watched the one with Lauren Lapkus in it. Which one was that? Jurassic World?
That's the word.
Probably, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who
Lauren
Lauren
Lapkus.
Lapkus is?
She's in Jurassic World 2? Oh, yeah, that girl. Yeah, from what's the Netflix show that she was on? Or
Oh,
movie?
the movie Wrong
Yeah.
Missy?
Yeah, that
The
one.
wrong Missy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
With her and Nick from New Girl, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nick was in it. Jake Johnson.
Yeah, they were in the. So yeah, it's Jurassic World.
Yeah.
That's the only one I've
Or one.
seen.
One.
One of the
'cause-
new series.
Yeah, that's the new series one. Yeah.
So what one's coming up? The third one in
the
the
third
new...
of the new
Yeah.
trilogy?
Okay, so I've only seen one Jurassic Park ever.
Okay.
Yeah, you picked the wrong one. Go
think
with
he
the
was-
1993 movie. You can just end it at that. The
People
sad thing
really
is,
liked the Chris Pratt one though. That first one was pretty good.
people really liked
It's-
it, but I didn't enjoy it.
It's weird because it's trying to continue the story that it's really just, hey,
Ended.
dinosaurs are back. Well, not, I mean, the
Yeah.
whole purpose of the movie is like, hey, dinosaurs back, which was fun in 1993, but you drug it out over almost 6 movies now. Like, That's why this new one, like what Jurassic World 3, sounds like it's very similar to The Lost World, because there's only so many
But-
things you can
But
do.
here-
Like,
here's the Lost World. The city part was only the last 10 minutes of the movie. So
It's
they're
last-
like, you know what people really enjoyed? The last 10 minutes of Lost World. Let's make an entire movie about that.
well, they've been in the park so many times. It's time to break out.
Yeah.
I only
But
liked
is-
it because Jimmy Buffett was in it.
Yeah, for at the
Margaritaville.
Margaritaville. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's there. And he grabs his margaritas to run
Ran,
from the
yeah.
dinosaurs.
That's what Jimmy
Yeah.
Buffett would do.
Of course you would.
Absolutely.
That's what I would do.
All right,
Yeah, no.
so
It's going to be bad though. I don't think it's going to be good. I mean, it's going to make a lot of money, but I don't think it's going to be good.
So one movie I am actually looking forward to is next week. Like I said, the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre as it comes out, and actually
really?
it's direct on Netflix, and the trailer is incredibly gory and fucked up.
Really? I didn't
Like-
even know it was coming out.
It is pretty amazing and pretty awesome. Like, so if you like slasher gore fest type movies, like go watch the trailer to the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, like where it's actually a sequel to the original, like the first
Uh,
Texas
here's
Chainsaw
the-
Massacre, because it's actually got the girl in it. I said that
Oh,
the
cool.
one girl that escapes.
Yeah.
Um,
So I know that this is the new trend. I do not like having the movies where you have to ignore. Okay, so ignore. There's too much pre-explaining to be like,
Yeah.
Okay, so take the first movie, ignore the second one, but the third one actually stop making me have to do like mental math to figure out what's canon and what's not in this fucking movie. There's been sequels. Reboot it or don't, but don't do this little like half-ass. It's a sequel to the first 2, but not anything after that.
It is complicated. Yeah. So you said next week, right?
It comes out on the 18th.
Yeah.
It comes out on the 18th.
Which is going to be busy day because
It's a busy day.
It's that and Horizon Forbidden West comes out,
and Uncharted.
and
Uncharted.
yeah, the Uncharted
What?
movie.
The Uncharted
Oh,
one
yeah.
comes out finally.
Is that the one with Tom Holland?
Yep.
Tom Holland, where they took all the best parts of the video game and shoved them into an hour and a, or probably a
Okay.
2.5 hour movie, if I had to guess. I haven't looked at runtime, but I'm guessing that's long.
It'll be interesting to see like how that one does. Yeah, because it's theaters, right? Like
Yeah,
it's not
theaters.
streaming. Yeah.
Yep.
So-
theaters.
I very much enjoy the idea that they're doing this. I've always thought Uncharted would make a good movie. Tom Holland is an interesting pick because it seems like he's just playing Tom Holland in this and not the established character Nathan Drake. So it's going to be interesting to see if he can kind of pull off, because it seems like he's just playing basically Peter Parker from Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's playing.
Yeah,
he's just like, I'm going to play it exactly like Peter Parker.
Is that going to piss fans of the game off, though?
Oh, for sure.
And Sully is Mark Wahlberg from Transformers,
and who's not also playing the character Sully like he is in the game. He's just playing Mark Wahlberg. So it's basically
was supposed to be originally the guy, right? He was supposed to be Uncharted, whatever the guy's name is.
Nathan Drake. So they had that. They had everyone wanted Nathan Fillion, so he went and did like a little.
Well, Nathan Fillion played him in short.
It's supposed to be Nolan North originally, like the guy who actually voices.
Yeah, but he got old, right? So, and then Nathan Fillion got too old because now he can't really. He's not running. Like he can't.
He runs in The Rookie.
It's
a good ass show.
For quick bursts, and there's a lot of cuts in them running scenes because they're not running.
Yeah.
He's not running fast. Like
he's got a stunt guy. No, he's got a stunt guy to do.
Yeah, exactly. God love Nathan Fillion, but we got to admit the dude is getting up there in age. He's not playing Nathan Drake anymore, right? At least not in his prime. So you had to get the younger actor. I understand that, but just the way that they are playing it is not characters that we know and love. It's like, all right, what do audiences know you as? Oh, I'm Spider-Man. All right, be Spider-Man. Mark Wahlberg's like, just be in my asshole self. They're like, all right, just be your asshole self and go. Yeah, with a mustache. Does he? He doesn't even have a mustache like Sully.
He doesn't.
No. So.
There's a rumor that at the end that he gets one.
Rumor is that they digitally removed the mustache because I have no reason why. There's actually photos of floating around where he actually has the mustache.
Okay.
Because movies that digitally remove mustaches always do really well, right?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Historically speaking, yeah. So I think, like, again, if we get a good but like high budget video game movie that has a good story that you can go watch, and I think Uncharted has that opportunity, I'm all for it. I don't know if the casting's right, but I will save final judgment for when it finally comes out and I can watch it.
Yeah. Interesting.
So talking about like Uncharted and Nolan North, right? So is it like, I just had to look it up. Yeah, I'm like the Aiden character from Dying Light 2. It's like I said, he's using his Nolan North Nathan Drake voice. Like at first I thought, I'm like, hey, like
he doesn't have that. He doesn't have that many. Like he plays like the same guy almost every time.
But it's Nathan Drake. It's Nathan Drake.
Sure.
So Scott, you've been playing Dying Light 2. Like I said, how do you like it so far?
I very much enjoy the game. I highly enjoy it. I've had a lot of moments of like, oh shit throughout the game, which is always fun. The story is a little meh.
The story sucks. The story sucks.
What's it called?
Dying Light. So the story is iffy. But it's the thing, like you have to have a reason why you're in a city that's zombie infested, and you're a parkour runner, so you're running across like rooftops to avoid all the zombies on the ground.
So imagine first person Assassin's Creed with zombies.
Yeah, with zombies.
Okay. Cool.
Now, but then it has a day and night cycle, and the things is, the zombies in the game are, I guess, what's the opposite of solar powered, right? Like it weakens them, right? So it makes them all slow. Nocturnal, right? Yeah. When the sun goes down, stronger versions of zombies that can run and chase you and are just as agile as you come out. So you have to like compete with things that are actually on your level at night. This game then adds another aspect, is that you get bitten by one of the zombies. And so you have a countdown timer. Basically, you have to stay. If your timer counts down, you basically zombify and game over, right? So it has a time limit for how long you can be out in the dark. On top of all the stronger enemies running around, you have to like monitor your own like viral exposure basically, and make sure you get into UV light to like reset it and like recharge so you don't turn. it adds to some things where you're like in a building exploring, and then you look up and your thing starts going off, and it's like beep 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 beep, and you have like 30 seconds to run through this zombie infested building, right, to try to like find light somewhere.
I've learned. I've learned that I'm getting old though. Like that I'm 100% getting old. I can only play that game for maybe an hour before I start getting nauseous.
It throws me off because it's parkour at first person.
Yeah,
but it doesn't shy away from like, if you fall from too far, you hit the circle button before you land, and you'll do a little roll. But it doesn't be like, okay, we're just gonna like smooth landing. No, it like does the roll from the first person view, so you see like the screen
rolling.
tumbles. Yeah, and you're like,
that's pretty rough.
Yeah, so if you've got any sort of motion sickness, it can get rough.
Yeah,
but it's very satisfying.
Yeah, I can play it for like an hour. Like I was actually playing it right before the podcast, like an hour, and then after that, I'm like, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it. I'm like, damn video games with their amazing graphics nowadays.
Yeah,
and lifelike actions.
So you both have it. I see it's on Xbox and PlayStation. What are you guys playing it on?
PlayStation.
Yeah. All right. Cool. It's good. Getting you some use out of that PS5.
Get that because it has the not full haptic support, but it has some haptic support with the remote. So when your attack button has some resistance to it, so you can't like spam the button, right? It makes you actually. Cool. It's another way it slows you down that you have to like reset the trigger to swing again. Like so, it's a good thing, and the good vibration in the PlayStation one when you got attacks and stuff. Yeah. Right.
Well, that and I selfishly bought it on PlayStation 2 just because I'm like I needed to basically put the PlayStation controller back in my hand so I can get prepared for Horizon coming out on Friday because I haven't touched my PlayStation controller in a long time. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I got to get used to this feel of this controller because I've been using the Xbox controller for so long.
Yep. Yeah, and with Horizon coming out, I got to keep that PlayStation tip top shape, keep it running, get a practice game in with Dying Light. It's fun. I will tell you this. I have so much fun, especially now. I got the little parachute, so I can run up to the top of one building and jump off and like parachute, little hang glider thing to the next building over.
Little Fortnite action, but you got so you got a parachute, then you got in the mission that I get the zip line in. I'm pretty sure, so I'll get the thing where I can shoot up to the ceiling and pull myself up, and then do all the tricks, right? Eventually you become like basically Spider-Man in the zombie things. By the end of the game, you can run on walls and do all the awesome parkour shit. Mike, did you end up getting a PS5?
I do have a PS5.
Okay. So you getting are you gonna be getting Horizon?
I don't play. I've been playing the new Pokemon game.
You're busy.
I'm busy with the Pokemon game. Got to get them alphas. But I tried to play the first one. The problem with me is that I only play about an hour a week, so I forget. I have to be really caught up in the game. Like that Spider-Man game, I railroaded through. I played it all in a weekend, I think. The Miles Morales one, and then I got God of War, and I played that pretty much on the weekend. But I'm like, I can't play for more than an hour at a time because I got other shit going on. You know what I mean?
Look at you.
Heard that.
Being responsible.
I know it's a real bummer. If you would have told 16-year-old Mike that 36-year-old Mike has a bunch of cool ass shit and he can't use it because he's too busy doing adult stuff, he'd be like, off yourself.
Well, I get it. Like I literally have a pinball machine and a whole bunch of arcade machines. I don't know, and every game system like that's out, and I barely touch any of it.
Yep. I spend too little time doing the things that I enjoy. I'm a little dead.
This is getting depressing.
So with that, Larry, do your thing.
Do you think,
Well,
Larry?
well, let's talk about something more fun and upbeat, like crossthestreamsmedia.com. You can go there and find everything you need to know about the STS Guys and other great podcasts. And then you should go follow us on Instagram at STS Guys. And we're also on Twitter at STS Guys. And we're on my favorite, Facebook at the STS Guys. And I am Larry from the STS Guys.
Show him
Show him
like a villain.
Show him like a villain.
Ding 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 diggy ding ding. Ding 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 diggy ding ding.
Ding, 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 da, da, ding, ding. If you like Funko Pops, you should go to shumistore.com, buy yourself some Funko Pops, enter code STS Guys, save 10%. Guys, Valentine's Day is coming up. If you want to get that special lady in your life something, you should go to London Gold and get some jewelry. London Gold. It's the best.
It's the best.
I thought of that one today, and I had to do it.
Well,
We have to try.
No. I thought you were gonna go. I think when you say, "Hey, that special lady," I thought I'm like, he's gonna do the
Oh,
panties.
frisky britches.
But
He's-
the
That's
thing
what I
is, our
thought
code,
was
we
gonna
have to
say.
contact them because our code doesn't work anymore. I tried it the other day before because we were thinking like maybe they would be it's the best.
Yeah.
So I was like, better make sure the code still works. It didn't work anymore.
we need to get our panties back. We need to
Yeah,
get our
so
We'll get our-
Larry,
we'll get our panties
you
back.
you got the sweetest
I'll
email voice.
I'll slide into their DMs and
Slide
see
into their
what
DMs and
happens.
say, hey, our coupon code got deactivated. We want to start pimping it again.
I feel like I have to explain the joke. If you didn't know, London Gold, it's the best, comes from their commercial. So I stole it. If you like podcasts, you should check out our friends who have podcasts.
I don't have friends. I got family.
That's right. Check out our podcast family like Talking Pops, Pop Collectors Alliance, the Dorksmen Geek Together. They might still be around. We're not sure. Secondary Heroes, the Average Nerd Podcast, Nerdy Curious Movie Retakes, the Toy Rewind Podcast. I'm going to talk about them here in a second. 3 Beers and a Mic, Just a Little Podcast, the Totally Rad Movie Podcast. It's not
Dead yet.
And go if you missed
Wait.
Nate, go find Nate on the figure booth.
Hey, and check out the Raw Boys.
Oh yeah, did
Yeah.
that drop?
No, not yet.
Not
It
yet?
was
Okay, all right.
a trailer dropped,
Trailer
but
dropped.
Not the first.
not
episode?
the official yet. We want to transition people out of Talking Pops into Raw Boys,
Okay, all right. That's
and we want to be honest, we want to get a 20 episode backlog. So if we don't want to do
Good
it
idea.
for 5 months, we don't have to.
yeah, good call.
You know,
good call.
if we're like, you know what, we're taking the summer off of Raw Boys.
Yeah.
And we don't have
Or
to do it.
when things get busy, you can just have them preloaded and you just go. Like that's easy.
Yep.
Or if you want to, 1 week you want to double up or triple up on episodes because you got some time. Yeah, no, that's a smart way to do it with the show that's already in existence. So.
Yeah.
And
And then
yeah, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I
You
d-
go.
then when there's a new season, we'll start a new,
Oh, okay.
like
Like
we're
a
starting a
new
one.
timeline.
Yeah, a variant.
Yeah.
But like we're in season 1 now, and then when season 22 drops later this year, we'll just go into 22
Okay.
and release.
Like both.
You
You
see,
get,
you
you
get
get
the hot, yeah, you
yeah,
get
you
the
get a
hotness of
throwback
the new-
and- Cool. I like it. That's a good idea. I was going to say there's a new segment on the Toy Rewind podcast. It is, did Larry own this as a kid? So shout out to those guys for adding a segment completely dedicated to me on their podcast. I appreciate it.
I'm
Well, did
guessing
you?
Yes.
This week, the episode that dropped this week was Beanie Babies. What do you guys think? Did I own a Beanie Baby?
everyone had
had
Beanie
Beanie
Babies.
For sure, you had
Keeping-
Beanie Babies.
Keeping in mind, I'm older than all 3 of you.
No, you still did it. You
I
did it
didn't.
secretly.
I didn't have any Beanie Babies.
Not even
There's
one.
no way.
You're a
You,
liar.
no, there's
You are a
I
liar.
call shenanigans.
No, I
call,
didn't own any
No, no,
Beanie
no, no.
I
Babies.
call shenanigans because you may not have bought one, but you had one.
No, I never
had
had any
definitely had.
Beanie
No,
Babies. I
because
Do
swear
you have
to
You're
God.
siblings, Larry?
No, only child.
No,
Yeah.
well, here's the thing. I said,
No
Your
even,
Beanie
parents
Babies
alive?
in my house.
I said-
One is.
Okay,
also-
give us
go
their
ahead, come on.
number.
here's the thing. I also know that you like to buy shit to make money, and so you never bought any just
Yeah.
to flip.
No. Like I was probably in high school.
I
like,
flipped
when
the
Beanie
shit out of
Babies-
some Princess Di Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
I have a Princess
watch-
Di Beanie Baby
watch
in my
the-
closet.
Just watch the Beanie Mania on HBO
did
Max.
watch
It talks
that.
about how they the craze basically was nothing.
It was controlled by those 4 ladies.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it was good.
dude, I don't know if you've seen this. We talked about this, but you've seen this. There's the video of there's like apparently a family that was getting divorced, and the thing that they went to court over was the Beanie Baby collection. So they had them like laid out, and they would each get to pick one in front of like the judge.
Right, they did their draft, like the Beanie Baby draft.
The Beanie Baby draft with the judge present.
Yeah, I don't know, the moose. And
right.
The bull.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, I swear
They had real names, Larry.
Beanie Babies. I know.
They all did with mini backstories, like 1 sentence backstories.
I learned that from Beanie Mania. On the ear tag, yeah. And you had to get those plastic things for the little hanger tag because you didn't want it to get messed up because that hurt the collectability.
Right, and you also had to get tush tags for them.
Yeah. Oh, tush tags, yeah.
Yeah, and then you had to get the little cases to put them in, like so the little
those plastic cubes.
The original pop protector.
Like pop protector.
Yeah, but for your Beanie
Baby. It's a Beanie Baby hard stack.
Yeah.
So and they didn't get dusty. That's probably a plus too, because I'm sure Beanie Babies got dusty. I seriously thought about it before I responded to Andrew. I didn't own any Beanie Babies. I'm pretty sure like I didn't even get any like of the Happy Meal Beanie Babies. I remember them being a thing, but it was 97. I was way too old to be doing Beanie Babies.
I even thought I was too old for Beanie Babies, but we still ended up with them in the house.
No. You had a brother and stuff.
There was no one too old for Beanie
I was
Babies.
the youngest.
There was like 30, 40, 50-year-old people, like I said, going into these stores like fighting over Beanie Babies.
Yeah,
I think there's a court case, like I said, where like I said they were literally where this couple was getting divorced and they had to bring their Beanie Babies into court and actually separate them out.
Thanks, Nate.
That was a name of it right there.
You're welcome.
Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome in. All right, Jeremy. With that,
Jeremy, for episode, what the fuck? Episode 202 of the STS Guys. I've been Jeremy.
Hey, it's Larry.
It's Mike.
And I'm Scott.
And we're the STS Guys. Have a great night, everyone.
I don't know what's going on here.
Done.
I apologize. Bye, everybody.
We're done. Bye.